Whoa, hello. Can everybody hear me? Can everybody hear me? How's it going, everybody? Welcome to a new episode of Shuukan TokuNet Live. We'll be starting here in just a couple minutes. I just want to make sure that everybody can hear me. I apologize about sort of the way everything looks right now. I'm sort of in between places right now, and I will be this is just kind of a little temporary, just to make sure that will not Tarky show up in Geo. This is just sort of my on the road setup. So, okay, you can hear me? Perfect. Thank you, soundboard. All right, cool. We'll start in just a couple minutes here. I'm just trying to get everything set. Unfortunately, I don't have any earbuds or headphones, and if I played the audio back from anybody else that would join me on Discord, it would create a echo loop, and I don't want to subjugate any of you guys to that. So, just give me a minute here, and we'll kick off the show. First Shuukan Live. Hey, welcome, TokuNerd EAP. Welcome. And welcome, everybody. Hey, I see we got Noxidel up in here. Got Daniel. Alencito. Hopefully I said that right. You guys know my track record for saying things wrong. But yeah, I also got a haircut, so I don't want to show that off just yet. But we'll get there. We'll get there. You know what? I think we're ready to start. If this is your guys' first time here at Shuukan, what am I talking about? TokuNet, Shuukan, we have a link down below. You see it at the top of the screen. Go to that link, the goo.gl, and you will be taken to a place where you can have your questions answered later in the show. My name is Alan. Okay, hey, Alan, welcome. Hey, what's up, Langston? MRZ. Hey, guys, welcome. So we're going to talk about some of the news. If this is your first time here, you guys maybe see the videos on our YouTube here, but we do this every week, every Saturday at the same time, live. Sorry I had the time set wrong. I'm currently in a different time zone, so I had it set an hour or two different. But yeah, we talk about the weekly news roundups. This is basically what it's turned into. So we're going to keep doing these. I should be able to continue doing these if this like low bar sort of thing, and then once I get settled back to where I'm headed, we'll get the quality ones back up with the camera with everybody on Discord. Hopefully I should get some earbuds. It was kind of last minute and I can't find any in my boxes, so yeah, it's my first time watching you. It's a little quiet. Okay, let me just do that. How's that? All right, cool. Let's kick this off. Let's start this off. You guys know the biggest story that came out this week was Kamen Rider Geo story and staff revealed. So the official website for the final Heisei era Kamen Rider has been launched. The top of the website features the following text: "The final Heisei Rider appears. Celebrate the birth of the next generation's king. Commemorating the 20th production of the Heisei Kamen Rider series, it's Kamen Rider Geo." Kamen Rider is a series that began with Kamen Rider Kuga. Well, actually it came back with Kamen Rider Kuga, and this will finally come to an end with Kamen Rider Geo for the overall Heisei era. So the website also offered up an initial sort of like a synopsis and story for this. Basically says, when translated, Kamen Rider Geo is a time-traveling Kamen Rider who fights evil across space-time. He is themed after a watch, and his eyes bear the words "Kamen" in a stylized katakana, while his eyes are composed of the word "Rider" in katakana as well. So the short synopsis that was also revealed, let's see, I like both series. Yeah. In the fall of 2018, a time machine appears before a hero who was born in the year 2000. The hero has always dreamed of becoming a king. A mysterious girl who appears from the time machine tells the hero, "I have come from the year 2068, in a world without hope where the king of demons reigns supreme." The girl has come from the future in a desperate effort to change her own time, and the girl then gives the hero an ominous warning. "You will become Kamen Rider Geo, king of time, the demon destined to rule the world." Can this really be the hero's fate? This is the story of Kamen Rider who would be king, who would fight to save the past, present, and future, encountering the various Heisei Kamen Riders throughout space and time. I like how a lot of people online, if we're going to kind of like dig into a little bit of like Rumor Town right now, a lot of people are like, "Oh, Gates is going to be a girl." I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's very much a Terminator theme. Like I feel like Gates is gonna be evil to start off with. Like he just looks a little bit more malicious in intent. But yeah. So a special production announcement will be held on August 7th, where the cast and further details about the show will be revealed. The series will be directed by Ryuta Tasaki, who has previously directed Kamen Rider Drive, Double, Den-O, and The Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon, amongst other works. The series will be written by Kento Shimoyama, who did Shuriken Sentai ni Ninja. This will be his first time writing a Kamen Rider series as the head writer, and it will be produced by Shinichiro Shirakura, who produced most of the first phase Heisei Kamen Rider shows alongside Naomi Takebe, who did Kamen Rider Gaim, Tokume Sentai Go Busters, Shuriken Sentai ni Ninja as well, and Toshihiko Sahashi, who did Kamen Rider Hibiki, Kamen Rider Den-O, as well as others, will produce the show's soundtrack. And those were really good soundtracks. I'm actually watching Den-O again right now, and holy crap, super good. Kamen Rider Geo will begin airing on September 2nd, but will debut in the upcoming movie Kamen Rider Build Be the One, which is actually our next subject. So Kamen Rider Build Be the One will actually take place between episodes. So up until now, everybody has been kind of speculating, and from what they've been showing us, figured that the movie somehow takes place after everything that's going on with the show. And if you're watching the show right now, it's like, really? Okay, that's all right. You know, it kind of ruins the momentum of the show if like there's still more stuff that's going on at the end. But thankfully, it takes place between episodes. So the movie has up until now, been listed as taking place after the war. Following this week's episode of Kamen Rider Build, the series' official Toei website announced that the movie will take place between the episodes 45 and 46, which will be the next episode to air. The movie story is stated to take place after the war in the TV series and takes place in an era where the country of Japan is on its way towards healing, with new governors put in place to lead Toto, Hokuto, and Saito. Kamen Rider Build Be the One will be released on August 4th in Japan. That's right around the corner. Ooh, could have to hit up Tom about all the spoilers. But yeah, oh man. So, speaking of other fun superhero characters, this one just kind of came onto my radar. I wasn't really sure what this was until today, and I started looking into it. But Idol X Warrior Miracle Tune is to receive an English adaptation. So the original series starred girl idols who became partnered with fairies from the land of music to recover sound jewels that are being used by a world-conquering evil. They would use the power of their own sound jewels to defeat evil using song and dance. According to the Instagram of Romea Talent Agency, who congratulated the actress Aina Requena on her role in the adaptation, this version of Miracle Tunes is being produced by Mediterraneo Media and is being filmed entirely in English, which is kind of cool. Jochi Pirezi Group, this is way out of my comfort zone. Group is also credited as a master toy licensee. The Italian group known for producing toys and TV series based on their toys. Yeah, it's just interesting to kind of see like a lot of these independent tokusatsus sort of spring up, and the fact that we're getting an English adaptation should, in fact, make everybody a little bit happy, because it'll hopefully get us to get those Kamen Rider and Sentai and Ultraman dubs that we desperately need over here. Like Shout Factory should just run through the whole entire series and then just redo them again with the dubs. I would totally buy those. But yeah, let's move on. So the Quad S Gridman suit was revealed. So Gridman, Studio Trigger's sequel to Gridman the Hyper Agent, is not a typical tokusatsu, as it's an anime instead of a live action. Despite that, an SSSS Gridman Special Night event was held, which featured the original Gridman suit next to a suit for the anime design. So the anime is set to premiere in October this year, written by Keiichi Hasegawa, who worked on Ultraman Nexus, Kamen Rider Double, even Zoids, with the original voice of Gridman Hikaru Midorikawa reprising his role. The first episode premiered at Anime Expo to much praise and will be made available in a stream from Funimation. Oh man, we got so much like independent stuff like left and right. Like this is the golden age to be a Tokusatsu fan. Like, there's literally little that they can go wrong, and if it does in one season, you know, you got like 6 or 7 other seasons to go towards. Do you think Kamen Rider should do collaborations with other heroes? I don't know. It really depends. Even their own collaborations with one another is kind of awkward. All right. So here's one of my favorite stories of the week. Godzilla Experience coming to Osaka VR Zone. So VR Zone in Shinjuku is a virtual reality arcade in Japan owned by Bandai Namco Entertainment, and VR Zone Osaka is scheduled to open in the fall. Now, the official website for the VR Zone Osaka has announced that among its new attractions will be Toho's famous monster, Godzilla. This Godzilla VR attraction will put players in the seats of helicopters as they fly around fighting Godzilla himself. The attraction will make use of VR goggles and the moving seat with up to 4 players able to fight together. While this game will make its debut in Osaka, it will be also brought to the VR Zone Shinjuku. Among the other attractions coming to the Osaka-based location are Evangelion VR, the Tamashi no Zaboso, which means the Soul Seat Runaway, Gundam Unicorn VR, Crash, Sky High Dive, Mass Destruction, VR Shooting Galaga Fever, Dragon Quest VR, Dragon Ball VR, Secret Kamehameha, and the CG Star Live Idolish Prism Night. So yeah, if you're in the area, tickets for the VR Zone Osaka will become available on August 23rd. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. Like, if you guys have ever been to Universal Studios, they do a lot of those, like, motion tilty rides. I don't know. I don't know. Move on. So we have another full bottle set announced and revealed. The DX Lost full bottle set was revealed. So these will also be coming with the Pandora Panel White and Last Pandora Panel Black and Black Lost full bottle set, along with the 10 of these. Well, this is, I'm just trying to like read through this right now. I guess I overlooked this one. These will become a focal point during the show's last episode. So if you've been watching, these have taken place already. The panels are essentially just recolors of the existing Pandora panels, which have been previously released in green, red, and blue, and can hold up to 10 bottles. So these list of full bottles that we have here, we have Bat Lost full bottle, Cobra, CD, Castle, Fukuro, which means owl, Hammer, Stag Beetle, Zebra, Scissors, and Spanner. With the exception of Hasami and Spanner, which are new additions, Premium Bandai has addressed that these will trigger sounds on the roleplay toys that are already accessible with their regular counterpoints. This product is available for pre-order until September 3rd for roughly 8,640 Japanese yen, and this is expected to ship in January next year. I do kind of like the Lost bottles a little bit more, but I mean, it's really a weird like last push for them to like try to sell these, you know, as we're so close to the end of the show. It's like, what else do we got? Well, let's just repaint all the rest of the stock and just do that. So, all right, let's move on. Everybody's favorite, Who's That Shukuman? So here's the outline, and you guys let me know who you think that is. And I'm going to be answering a few questions here to the best of my ability. Let's see, there's a couple good ones that I saw. Here we go, from Jonathan Ho. Will Narataki show up in Geo? I hope so. He's kind of disappointing in the end of Decade. I really want to see him. I kind of want to see everybody from Decade sort of come back if possible. Like, I know the guy who played Decade, he's in Gar right now. His name escapes me right now, but I know that he should at least make a cameo. Like, that'll be really fun. You guys maybe got it. I'm seeing a few answers here. What are your opinions on Toku gimmicks in general? I mean, you guys realize that these are just like 30-minute toy commercials. Doesn't mean that's wrong, doesn't mean it's bad. But these are basically made and produced to put toys in the hands of its viewers. So the toy gimmicks is just another smart idea for people to make money off of these. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. Like, I feel like the bottles are kind of fun. They're like sort of like a little bit of fidget spinners, you know, like it's kind of like I feel like the gas shots were a little bit awkward. Like, they didn't really have a real purpose. I don't know. So I mean, you know, some of them are fun, some of them are good. Like the Ranger keys, those were great. But like some of them, you know, you don't really know until you kind of experiment around with them. Um, uh, looks like we got this one here. What Toku series represents your love life? Like I said before, I'm watching Den-O again. I kind of feel like that is a very prominent answer where we have all of these sort of emotions, all of these different feelings and things that represent our experiences. And in Den-O, that would be the manifestation of the Imagines. And he kind of gets, Ryotaro kind of gets pulled in like 4 or 5 different ways every now and then. So I kind of feel like that's a pretty good one. You know, it takes some time to sort of like get everybody to work together. But when they do, you can unlock your final form. So, yeah. So you're saying lock seeds were weird too then? No, I kind of liked lock seeds. Like, again, like if it has like a fidget sort of spinner element to it that like, if it has like a use, like it has like a kind of like a mechanical device in it, I kind of like that versus just like a hunk of plastic that you hit a button and it does a sound effect. Like it's just like, what do I do with this? All right, from Junior, what are your expectations on Geo based on the staff revealed so far? I know everybody kind of has been expressing some issue with the writer, but a lot of times, especially Sentai is very producer heavy, handed down from what I've known, and I feel like Kamen Rider has a little bit more leniency, but it's also an anniversary series, so I feel like anybody they put in this here, like Ninja wasn't as bad as people are saying. It wasn't entertaining, it wasn't really engaging for character development, but since this is an anniversary season, I feel like there's going to be a lot more hands-on help and guidance. And he's just the head writer. He doesn't write every episode, so like I feel like a lot of people will come in and collaborate from previous writer entries. And you know, maybe Ninja was much better than it could have been because of him. Nobody knows that, you know. So I'm not going to say anything bad against it or against anybody, people working on it, because I believe anybody can make anything good, even based on like past experiences, past things. So here's from TokuNet, who's with us for the first time. Welcome, everybody say hi. So what's after Heisei? Nobody knows. That's what's going to be announced next year, I believe. Yeah. Astro Switches. Yeah, Astro Switches were really good. I like those fidget bottles. What Kamen Rider series made you want to scream? Scream is in like good or bad. I feel like X-Aid kind of made me want to scream because it was really, to me, obvious what they were doing by trying to sell toys, and it was kind of like they were throwing a dart at a board, like, all right, throw the first dart, okay, snipe, throw it again, okay, a giant warship, okay, we're gonna make a design based on that, you know, like it was just really random, like they were really trying to push it to see what people would buy, and I think it really kind of showed how unshallow sort of the buying user base is, because those designs were really weird, tacky, kind of ugly too, but like you guys ate it up. Like everybody I talk to like loves X8 and loves the designs, and I'm like, that's cool. I don't really mind, but it's just really weird designs. Like nothing super sleek or like locked down until you get to like some of Parad's stuff and like some of like Kronos' stuff. Like that's when you get like some really sleek designs, but overall it's just like you know. Let's do like 1 or 2 more. Oh, here we go. What's the best, or this is from Mason, what Sentai series has the best storyline that you have seen? I'm really a big fan of Shuukan. Shuukan just has like this really generic vibe to it that has like, it has like something under the surface that you can kind of feel. That it's just like if you give it time, it's going to develop, and it really does. If you guys don't know any of the twists or anything to Shuukan and you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. It's very basic to an extent, but the characters are good, the stories are good. A lot of the stuff that they do in that show, Sentai has done again and again because it was so successful. It was so prominent when it happened. It's kind of like looking back at like an old movie. Like, a lot of people went and saw Blade Runner 2048, and they were like, it was really good. I'm going to go back and watch the other Blade Runner. And then they sit there going, this isn't very good. I've seen, like, other movies do this better. And that's kind of like the problem with Shuukan is that it has a lot of really good stuff that it did. But Sentai has, does things again and again and again, pretty much every year, the same thing. And they just make it better and better and different. So, yeah. From Weibo Supremo, will Kuga finally be important again? I don't know, probably not. The whole power structure thing in Kamen Rider is totally broken. So, yeah. Anyway, those are our questions for the week. So I saw a couple people throwing out some answers. I'm scrolling up right now just to double check. People are saying Ryuki or Ryuga, Kamen Rider Dragon Knight. Yeah. Masahiro Inoue, thank you. Ryuki or Dragon Knight. It's Godzilla. Oh, that was last week. Let's see. I don't think anybody got this right. I thought you guys would get this because it's very topical right now with what was going on with the Twitter pictures. But it's Decade. It's Decade in the Ryuki form. If you guys didn't see this, this was on the official image. If you go to the official Kamen Rider Geo Twitter, they had Ryuki there with the Deca driver and whatever the hell the gun thing on the side is, and everybody was like, huh, what? I think they re-edited now and like put Gaiman Kiva like awkwardly over the belt, but yeah. So this is an interesting thing that happened. So if you haven't checked that out, please, I implore you to go check out the official Twitter, follow it. There's going to be great updates going through there. We'll keep you updated on all of those, but thank you, as always, for watching Shuukan TokuNet Live. If you want to know more about these stories that we covered, more pictures, more videos, more just information overall, you can always check us out over at the tokusatsunetwork.com. There's more articles over there that I sometimes skip over just because, having everything right here, sometimes is good, sometimes it's not. You might find something new and something cool that you like over there. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and we also have down below in the link a Discord link to our amazing, this is one of the best Discord servers I've ever seen. The staff really has come together to sort of create the ultimate sort of oasis in Tokusatsu. We talk about everything there. If you want to come talk about Kamen Rider, sure. If you want to come talk about Garo or any of these other offshoots that not a lot of people online know or talk about, you'll find someone there to talk to and connect with. And we're all there as well. So if you ever need to get a hold of us, if you have any news breaks that come out, they're always going to be there first. Yeah, that's pretty much it for our entire life. Or our entire show life. What am I talking about? Yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything, definitely feel free to reach out to us. But yeah, that was our show. If you guys want, we have Patreon as well, so you can get access to some of these amazing stories and our videos a day early, I think with just a few dollar donations. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully next week we will have camera, audio, everything else sorted out. But I just want to thank you guys for being here every week, for just, coming together and having some of the best times here is just looking over in your guys' chat, just kind of seeing everybody coming together and sort of just realizing how expansive this community can be. So I thank you. If you guys haven't subscribed, there's a button right down there. We'll get you some new updates, some new videos, and some new interviews. Power Morphicon is right around the corner, and we have some pretty cool people that we're going to be interviewing. So hey, I will see you guys next week. Same time, same place, here on the Tokusatsu Network YouTube for Shuukan TokuNet Live. Thanks. Have a good night, everybody. Or morning, wherever you are.